YouTube, what's going on? Tanner Pfeiffer here with Pfeiffer Football. I am shooting in 4K right now, and this camera's not necessarily great in 4K. It kind of gets blurry, and then it'll focus and then unfocus. So I'm going to try to remain a little still, not like move around a whole lot. But I got some Deshaun Watson updates for you guys. Go ahead and hit subscribe. You're not going to want to miss any of these training camp updates, any of the breaking news, guys. I cover it all here on Pfeiffer Football, so I appreciate you guys watching it this far. Deshaun Watson, guys, he was in pads today practicing. He was throwing the ball. Reports saying that, he was obviously the best looking quarterback out there, just passing it and just making some throws. They said he looked like more solid than a quarterbacks that they've seen all week. But that doesn't change the fact that he probably wants traded. He wants out of Houston. But Houston Texans have since stopped taking calls on Deshaun Watson. They stopped taking offers. They've just sent people to the voicemail. They're not taking calls on Deshaun Watson. Apparently, the Texans are very hopeful that Deshaun is going to change his mind and just want to stay in Houston. Now, what are your thoughts on that? I don't think that's the case. I don't think Deshaun Watson's going to want to stay in Houston. He hasn't wanted to stay in Houston this far. Why would he change his mind right when season's about to start? And plus, you got to think about all the legal trouble that he's in, and everything has to get sorted out. He's still under investigation from the NFL, from the Texans as well. So much stuff is happening with Deshaun Watson, guys. But there's training camp updates. He's been out for like a week. He was out all last week with some like foot or ankle injury. That was kind of his way of like holding out. Showing up to camp, but holding out at the same time, being injured. But today he did participate in drills. He dressed out and he was there. I believe that he left practice after an hour. He was only there for like an hour, and then they called him, like, that's it for the day. Don't put any more stress on your foot or your ankle. Or he just decided, you know what, I'm good. I don't want to practice more. But he did show up. The important thing is he did show up. There is a picture of him talking to the GM. Oh, what's his name? Nick, Texans GM, Nick Caserio. Yeah. So there was reports of him talking to Nick and everything, guys. But it's looking better for the Texans. But really, all he's done is just show up to camp. So I bet Deshaun Watson's still wanting traded. But you guys tell me. This is just some Texans camp updates for you guys.